And it doesn't even matter how intelligent or kind you may have been. You just can't win. It was all over before it began. You were doomed in the fall of man. You can't win. I was dead.
Yeah. We've got, is it Phil?
Hello?
Hello, is this Phil?
What up? It's me.
How you doing?
Very good. I have a question about morality. The absolute morality, as you say.
I don't know if it's safe to say that. It depends on how you want to define it. I've argued for an absolute morality before, although I have a kind of a unique definition. I
mean, would you say that morality comes from God?
No.
Okay.
Yes, as atheists, we reject the dogmatic authority of divine command theory.
Right.
Okay. So the question becomes, if morality is relative, is it possible that for any bad thing, you can make it good? For example, like if you have a bad thing X, and if you do the X, then it prevents 10 X's from happening. But for any bad thing X, you have something, some situation where doing it actually makes it a good thing because it prevents, 10 X's. If you kill someone,
well, yeah, you can construct puzzles like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
So then the question is there any X which is always wrong without exception?
I don't think so.
It depends on how finely you want to define X. First of all,
That's a trick question, I'm sorry, because I thought there wasn't any, but I think I found one in the Bible.
Okay.
Global
genocide?
What's the one you found in the Bible?
The one I found in the Bible is the action when a father punishes his children forever for any crime.
Yeah. First of all, I'll take exception to the idea that morals must necessarily be relative in the sense that most people are talking about it. I'm a fan of situational ethics, but within a particular situation, there is an action. You can make a determination about which actions are better, which ones do the most good, the least harm type thing, to work towards what I would call a moral absolute. So in a given situation, I would say that despite the fact that other people felt, for example, that slavery was morally correct, we've graduated to a point where we now understand, looking back and in the present, slavery is just flat wrong. Owning another human being as property is morally corrupt. And I'm fine, we had a discussion about this on last week's Nonprofits, I'm fine with saying that those ancient people who had slaves were morally wrong, because I'm using my own standards with which to judge them. And that's the only standards that anybody can use. And by the way, it's the only standards that Christians can use as well. This absurdity that they get their moral code from God is just flat wrong. How do they know that God is the good one? They have to use their own moral code in order to make a determination as to whether or not God is good and what God says is good. So their argument doesn't hold any weight there when they claim that they've got that.
I agree with the youth thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
I agree with what you're saying, and I always thought about it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there can't be something that's always right or always wrong.
I would say that it is always, I would agree with, if I could remember the name, I think it's Cook. It is always wrong in all cases for all people to accept anything as true without sufficient evidence. I would, but that's, that's my point of view.
It's Clifford's credo.
Clifford, yes. Thank you. I knew it started with a C.
And now I know how people watching the TV feel like, because I'm watching the stream, which owns, by the way, but it is lagging up like a second or two behind them.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, it's still,
your head.
It may be faster than what some of the people are getting here locally because it doesn't have to go through the cable company that adds a delay. But
Well, thanks for how many viewers there are, and there's like 1 billion viewers right now.
Well, good.
I think it's like 6 billion.
6 billion viewers? I'm going to be skeptical of that claim, especially since the studio can tell me exactly how many people are connected. But
There was a religious video on Jesus where they said they had 3 billion viewers of it, which
I won't be happy till we have 6 billion viewers. But anyway, I
just wanted to throw out that as food for thought.
Yep.
You know, the worst thing you can find is in the Bible.
Yeah, I absolutely agree there.
Huge atrocities there, right?
The idea, I mean, the Bible advocates slavery. It's misogynistic. There's God endorses
genocide for the
human sacrifice, slaughtering innocents, genocidal wars. I mean,
Infinite
and by the
punishments
way,
for
yeah,
funny
we're
crimes,
going to punish you forever, or at least not reward you forever, or worse. It may actually be worse to reward someone forever based on their beliefs rather than their actions, which is a principal theological point in most varieties of Christianity.
Protestantism especially.
It's terrible. But thanks a lot for calling in, Phil. We appreciate it.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
And it doesn't even matter.